Family Matters is an American sitcom which originated on ABC from September 22, 1989 to May 9, 1997, and then on CBS from September 19, 1997 to July 17, 1998. A spin-off of Perfect Strangers, the series revolves around the Winslow family, a middle-class African-American family living in Chicago, Illinois. Midway through the first season, the show introduced the Winslow's nerdy neighbor Steve Urkel, who quickly became its breakout character and eventually the show's main character. Having run for 9 seasons, Family Matters is the second longest-running U.S. sitcom with a predominantly African-American cast behind only The Jeffersons, which aired for 11 seasons from 1974 to 1985. In terms of the number of episodes, Family Matters is ranked third after Tyler Perry's House of Pain and The Jeffersons, with 215. History. The series originally focused on the character of police officer Carl Winslow and his family, wife Harriet, son Eddie, elder daughter Laura and younger daughter Judy. In the pilot episode, The Mama Who Came to Dinner, the family had also opened their home to Carl's streetwise mother, Estelle, usually known as Mother Winslow. Prior to the start of the series, Harriet's sister, Rachel Crawford, and her infant son, Richie, had moved into the Winslow household after the death of Rachel's husband. The Winslow's nerdy teenage next-door neighbor, Steve Urkel, was introduced midway through the first season in the episode Laura's First Date, and quickly became the focus of the show. Family Matters was produced by Bickley Warren Productions and Miller Boyett Productions, in association with Lorimer Television and later Warner Brothers Television. As the show progressed, episodes began to center more and more on Steve Urkel and other original characters also played by White, including Steve's suave alter ego Stephen Urkel and his female cousin Myrtle Urkel. Network change. In early 1997, CBS picked up Family Matters and Step by Step in a $40 million deal to acquire the rights to the programs from ABC. ABC then promised to pay Miller Boyett Productions $1.5 million per episode for a 9th and 10th season of Family Matters. However, tensions had risen between Miller Boyett Productions and ABC's corporate parent, the Walt Disney Company. Miller Boyett thought that it would not be a big player on ABC after the network's recent purchase by Disney. In turn, Miller Boyett Productions agreed to a $40 million offer from CBS for a 22-episode season for both Family Matters and Step by Step. CBS scheduled Family Matters, along with Step by Step, as a part of its new Friday lineup branded as the CBS Block Party, and scheduled the family-oriented block against ABC's TGIF lineup, where the two series originated. CBS cancelled Family Matters and Step by Step after 1 season, along with the rest of the Block Party lineup. After the 9th season, the cast was told to get ready to film the 10th and final season of the show. So scripts and plot synopses were written for the show, but due to poor ratings, CBS started to demolish sets of the show to make room for newer shows. CBS also pulled the show from its regular schedule and ended up airing the series finale with little fanfare during burn-off summer TV time in 1998. Cast. Main cast episodes. Crossovers with other TGIF shows. Family Matters is set in the same TV universe as several other TV shows related to ABC's TGIF or CBS Block Party. Perfect Strangers. Before Family Matters, Harriet Winslow was originally the elevator operator at the Chicago Chronicle newspaper office in the 3rd and 4th seasons of Perfect Strangers. Family Matters was a spin-off series given to this character in 1989. In the 2nd episode of Family Matters, Harriet was fired as elevator operator at the Chronicle, but was soon rehired as chief of security, which explained her absence from dealings with the Perfect Strangers cast. Full House. In the season 4 Full House episode, Stephanie Gets Framed, Steve Urkel helps Stephanie Tanner deal with her anxiety after she finds out she has to wear eyeglasses. Boy Meets World. In the episode Beauty and the Beast, Urkel sent a chain letter to his friend Corey Matthews, who lived in Philadelphia. The two never actually appeared together on either show. Step by Step. In the original ABC broadcast, the ending gag of Family Matters' third season episode, Brains Over Brawn, is crossed over with the opening of the second episode of Step by Step. The dance. Urkel's jet-propelled flight pack causes him to fly through the Winslow's roof as one shines and crash land in Port Washington, Wisconsin, where the Lambert Foster family is enjoying a barbecue as the other show opens. Urkel goes on to help his science fair pen pal, Mark Foster, and lifts Al Lambert's spirits after her potential date dumps her just before a school dance. He reprises his "Do the Urkel" dance in the scene where Al gives the guy who dumped her his comeuppance. Urkel also makes a brief cameo in the 1997 episode A Star Is Born, snapping a clapperboard on the set of the movie that Al was cast in over her two sisters. Mego. In this short-lived series, Steve makes a non-speaking cameo appearance in the second episode, Love and Money, where he angrily retrieves a television set stolen by Mego. He then appears in the third episode, The Truth About Cats and Dogs, helping out at a model car derby competition. Syndication. In September 1993, Warner Bros. Domestic Television Distribution began distributing Family Matters for broadcast in off-network syndication. Most television stations stopped carrying the show by around 2002, though some stations in larger markets such as WTOG in Tampa, Florida continued to air Family Matters until as recently as 2005. In 1995, reruns of the series began airing on TBS Superstation, where it ran until 2003. From 1997 to 2002, reruns of the series aired on WGN America. In 2003, ABC Family picked up the series and aired it for 5 years until March 2008. From 2004 to 2006, UPN aired the show for 2 years. BET aired reruns briefly in December 2009 and began airing the series on a regular basis on March 1, 2013. MTV2 also began airing reruns on September 7, 2013. The show aired on Nick at Night from June 29, 2008 to December 31, 2012. ABC Family and Nick at Night airings cut the tag scenes at the end of all episodes. Despite the fact that many episodes during the series have tag scenes during the closing credits. In 2015, the series now airs on a Viacom-owned cable network Centric. In Canada, the series also aired on CTV and CBC for reruns. DVD releases. Warner Home Video has released the first 4 seasons of Family Matters on DVD in Region 1. On February 4, 2014, Warner Home Video released Season 4 on DVD, but consumers complained when it was found that the Season 4 set contained syndication edits rather than the original broadcast masters. Warner Bros. Responded to the complaints, offered a replacement program to receive corrected discs and reissuing the set with corrected broadcast copies on April 4. All episodes are the original broadcast episodes, except for the episode number 1 with a bullet, Disc 1, Episode 6. The entire series is also available for digital download on Amazon.com and the iTunes Store, though the episodes on iTunes are the syndicated versions rather than the original broadcast episodes. Awards and nominations. Appearances in other media. A 2014 episode of the Comedy Central sketch comedy program Key and Peele featured a sketch about how the Steve Urkel character took over Family Matters, and how that change affected others involved in show. The website Funny or Die featured an 2014 April Fool's skit in which Reginald VelJohnson tried to crowdfund a Family Matters movie. which would cross over with the film series Taken.